Conditions worsen in Afghanistan. Images and video coming from the area continue to shock the world. Those images, though, hitting close to home for some living here in Albuquerque. News 13's Madison Connor spoke to a man who migrated to New Mexico from that now fallen country. Good morning, Madison.
Good morning, David. The images are heartbreaking, but for the Afghan community in New Mexico, they're not just someone else's story. They're family and friends who are living through it.
It's extremely shocking.
So if they found me, they're gonna kill me.
And the people are terrified.
It's difficult for Mullah Akbar to watch what's unfolding in the now Taliban-controlled country of Afghanistan. His old home. It brings him back to when he first immigrated to the United States decades ago.
In the 1980s, when the Afghan and Soviet had the war going on in Afghanistan, I was a young child at the time.
He's lived in Albuquerque since the mid-90s, but his work as a U.S. diplomat allowed him to travel back and forth to Afghanistan, visiting friends and family who are now stuck there.
Now, the airport itself is extremely dangerous to be there. And yesterday, there were a number of fatalities by the ruling regime in Kabul. They were, firing upon the crowds.
Crowds of innocent Afghans. Recent videos showing the desperation as families hand their children over a wall to U.S. troops near the Kabul airport, each begging to board planes, saying their lives are in danger.
The first time I saw, I was totally speechless, and I cannot believe my eyes that I'm seeing this.
Akbar is watching it all, knowing there's nothing he can do. But along with these images, he's hearing from people experiencing it firsthand.
He constantly calls me. It's like, hey, what can I do? What should I do? Can you, advise me? I said, look, I wish I could. I don't know.
Akbar now wonders what the last 20 years was for.
Men and women of uniform, fought bravely, lost their lives, and not to mention billions of dollars has been spent. And at the end, we're back to square one.
And now he's just praying for peace. Now there have been reports that the Taliban claims that they have changed. Akbar says he doesn't believe it. David, back to you.
All right, thanks a lot, Madison. The Pentagon has now activated the Civil Reserve Air Fleet to help evacuate people from Afghanistan. 6 commercial airliners, including American, Delta, and Hawaiian Airlines, they've been now called in to pick up passengers from various locations outside of Afghanistan and move them to further staging bases.
Afghan refugees